Hi there, it's Lori, and this video will probably be somewhat short. This is advertising the Celebrate Live that will be later today. It's okay if you're not seeing this same day. Only some of these giveaways will be during the live. Most of the giveaways will be in replay words, including international giveaways in every single video. So as long as you can win, your country allows you to win a prize, and you're 18 or older, because that's YouTube rules, you can enter in other parts of the world. Okay, so I want to advertise, but I'm going to tell you some stories. Margaret, Songbirds Creations and More, Margaret said something about Jello with whipped cream in Helix Stitchcraft Lexi's live the other day and reminded me of two stories. The first one has to do with Jello and whipped cream to begin with. A few years back, the now 15-year-old stepdaughter, who very much likes Golden Corral as her birthday dinner, because then she can eat little bits of whatever she wants. I get it. So that's where we go. That's where she gets her birthday dinner. Anyway, so that in mind, we're at this. And this was, like I said, I want to say this was about 3 years ago, give or take. It could have even been 4 years ago. What year would that have been? 2021? It was probably 3 years ago, because her birthday's in the summer. Anyway, so I'm over by the chocolate fountain, and this dude walks up and gets the attention of one of the workers who's like restocking stuff and says, "Hey, do you have any little cups of Jello?" Because, they have all the different desserts that don't have whipped cream, like a Jello shot. I kid you not. At Golden Corral. I'm so glad my husband also heard it, because it's a long-standing joke. Oh, let's go get our Jello shots every time we pass Golden Corral. For those of you who don't know, that's a buffet-style restaurant, and no, they do not serve Jello shots sitting out available for anyone to grab. They don't serve Jello shots at all. If you don't know what a Jello shot is, that's Jello that's made with water and alcohol, usually vodka. Okay, which leads us to the other story. The other story is, I was going to a New Year's Eve party at my cousin's. So I have a bunch of cousins on my dad's side. I'm only kind of connected with two of them and only kind of close to one of them. And there's like 15 of them over on that side. I just don't know that side of the family very well. On my dad's side, I have exactly two cousins. Sorry, did it the wrong way. No, I did it the wrong way. This is the right way. Two cousins. And these two cousins one is 12 years younger than me. The other one is 18 years younger than me. So it's quite significant. But I am close to, in adulthood, the one that's 12 years younger than me. She was having a New Year's party. And at the New Year's party, we told her we would bring Jello shots. Well, I have trouble, and I can say this is across the board. You've seen me have issues with reading patterns correctly and following directions. I also had issues with following directions on the Jello shots. I didn't feel like there was enough alcohol, so I adjusted the ratio of alcohol, and there was a lot of alcohol in them. So we get there, and then we bought this whipped cream that was infused with vodka. So, yeah, nobody was driving home that night, just to be clear. Everybody was safe. So my cousin consistently says I make the best Jello shots on the planet, because one Jello shot and I would have been drunk under the table. That was a lot of vodka. Yeah. If you don't know what a Jello shot is, if you're underage, go la 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 la. You're not listening, okay? If you don't know what a Jello shot is, just because you don't drink, your family didn't drink, whatever. I was an adult before I knew what it was, so it's no problem. No judgment. And you really don't need to know, but for the context, so you understand. Oh, I think I already said. It's basically Jello, and you make it with alcohol instead of water, and vodka is usually the choice, which is a pretty high alcohol content. Alcohol. And you cut it into little squares, and people just shoot it, which is like not with gun. Okay, you just have it in one fell swoop. Okay, whoop, you don't really chew it. I suppose you could, but that would be kind of weird. Anyway, I can't drink anything alcohol, not even one drop right now. Probably, potentially the rest of my life. We'll see. We'll see. But there you go. Let's talk about Saturday during the live. I grabbed those. So that during the live, there's this one, and I labeled it Chimp. I'm going to mention this one. This is if anybody's interested, I will give it away. I will show people what this is. This is a diamond painting kit. It's labeled Chimp. It is a chimp. Not sure that people will love that. Because of that, oh, did I swap that? Okay. Yeah, I'll swap that. Okay. This amigurumi kit is going to be in there to make this little cactus. So this will be during the live. This Susan Bates 5.5 millimeter hook, which is my preferred if I'm going to use a metal hook. I'm going to use a Susan Bates. And then this necklace that has two little hooks on it. Let me see if I can remember the size. Oh, shoot. Does it say? And then I think it has a little, yeah, it's very cute. I will put those together. It has a very cute little lamb stitch marker with rainbow beads, okay? So those hooks will be all together. And they're like on little clamps, so you can just hook it on the necklace. It does not say size, so you would want to compare that to whatever hooks you have. I will try to do my best to look that up. Let's see if it says on here. I don't know. For a project on the go, that's how I'm thinking of that. And they look smaller than the 5.5 millimeter, so which is for those of you that use letters, what is that? An I or a 9 in US. Okay. This is all going to be during the live. These Color Street nails. There's a few people I can see being interested in those. This little game, Riddle Me This cards. This beginner's crochet hooks, they're knockoff dots. It has the those things that I can't think of the word right now. Stitch markers, there we go. I will probably add some darning needles as well. Yarn needles, whatever you want to call them. And it comes with this case. So that's it. And then I'm also going to give this particular JP Coats cotton knit crochet is what they call it. 100% mercerized cotton. Machine or hand wash. 150 yards. Crystal blue is the color. So that's all the stuff from the live. But the replay, because I know people can't always be at lives. The replay. Oh, I'm so sorry. The replay has some good stuff. Now, those of you who know, this would be in the replay, so you'll have to enter replay words. I know none of you like this one quite as much, but you'll get a candy and a golden valley. I'm only giving one set in this live. But again, it won't be during the live. You will have to come back and make a comment in the replay. You know you love that tea. But I'll send a golden valley as well. And then we have, this is for diamond painting or whatever you might need. If you do bead work, you could use it for beads because it doesn't have the little sticker labels. This also is diamond painting. It's little paws and they're magnets. So that's double stick tape. You take that off and when you're done and stick it on the back. Comes with everything you need. So that's going to be replay. And then this yarn, the main reason I'm giving this yarn away is because of the wool. Wooloo, I believe, is how I was told to say this. This is from Australia, I believe. Sean sheep. Nope, imported. It's from Canada. Canada made in China. It's beautiful. And again, the only reason it's being given away, there are 4 balls of this, 4 skeins. It's 75 grams. Does it have yardage or no? 6mm needles, or 4 UK or 10 US, whatever you call it. It does not give me a crochet hook. I'm going to guess it's kind of on the thickish side, so I'm going to say 6.5, but see, it's got the glitter in there. Yeah, 51% wool, 49% acrylic, 75 grams. Because you know what? 51 plus 49 equals 100. I'm a goofball. All right, 75 grams, approximately 90 meters or 98 yards, and there's 4 of these. You could put that with just about anything. So 4 of these. These are all things in the replay, and then 1 bigger prize in the replay. And you'll have about 2 weeks to do the replay from the date that there's a blocking board with the pins. So you can stand it up. So blocking board in the replay. So as you can see, it's a variety of things. Let me get everything put back. This is just for Saturdays. Sundays, you will get to see the advertisement for Sunday tomorrow morning. Again, part of the reason I'm separating it out for replay and versus live giveaways. 1, I want to make the lives about an hour. And so that's why the actual in-live giveaways, it's pretty minimal. Oh, and replay. There will be 2 international prizes for the Saturday live. So you'll get words for that. And one of them is a journal. You do not have to get one of these, but it's the Live Fantastical. I like the blank. I like this particular one because it has those. It is well used, well loved. I'm very glad I found it again. They have important notes in there. And then the other is a gift card from Ladybird Loves for her Etsy shop. I can't right now remember the amount. I want to say it's 15 pounds, but don't quote me on that. I will make sure I know during the live. But those are going to be all replay. So anybody, anywhere in the world where you can receive a gift, because some places don't allow you to win a prize. So just know your country's rules. Those are the 2 that you have to, for the journal, you have to have an Amazon. Like your country has to have an Amazon that delivers to you, which I know is most European countries. I know it's Australia and New Zealand. I don't know about Asian countries just because I just don't know. So if you know, let me know. So there you go. 2 international prizes, some live prizes, some replay prizes. So yes, you can win more than 1 prize. I am going to be using some, because it's going to be so many, I'll be using a wheel separately. I'm not going to use the Nightbot wheel. I'm going to try out this other wheel. We're going to see. We're going to see how it works. Because again, other content creators have said they've noticed that Nightbot tends to pick the same people. So, and I don't know if you know this, Nightbot gives away the plot first. Spoilers. If you're a Whovian, you know. Spoilers. No spoilers. So Nightbot will announce the winner before you have a chance to. So I don't love that. So that's the other reason I'm trying to find something other than Nightbot. But I don't have the StreamYard account level that I am able to use that like Mama G Gear uses. So I'm working on it. Anyway, please watch the live. I'll have a post about it. If you can't be there live, no problem. There's lots of prizes available for you. Watch the replay. Make sure you comment whatever words you need to. Make sure you read through the rules. All right. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? And hugs to you.